Don't be angry at me, you know. Do something about it, blood. So today, a man added me on Instagram and sent me a DM straight away. And he said to me, respect for your videos. You've helped me change my mindset, change my life around, and that I'm thinking differently now. And it's nice to hear that, you know, because there's a lot of people, whether they put it down in the comment section below, but they're definitely thinking it. There's a lot of people that don't like me, don't like my content, don't like my delivery, you know. Do you know why? It's easier to sit and watch a video and be peed off with the man that's telling you what you're supposed to be doing than doing it. You think a man like Alan Sugar, who's a millionaire, or a next man who's a property entrepreneur, do you think he'll be watching my videos and getting peed off with what I say, how I deliver it? Get your ass up, make something of yourself. Stop spending money like an idiot. Stop wasting money on Rolex watches and that. Put your kids through private tuition and that. You think man like that, who's got money, who's rich, you think they're annoyed with my content? I tell you who's annoying my content. The man that's not going to do nothing about it, and they know deep down they're not going to do nothing about it. There's a lot of men that talk, yeah man, got these big plans in the future and that. Yeah, check back in 10 years time. No progress. Even one of my brethren, he has more money than me. He's got more properties than me. Well, I mean, I think I might have caught him up, but yeah. He's got more properties than me, let's say. At least his properties are worth more than mine. Do you think he watches my content and gets peed off with what I say? Do you think he sits there and thinks, oh man, this Jay White guy don't know it. Oh, call me Jelani, innit? Oh, Jelani don't know what he's talking about. Rare. He don't business. You know why he don't business? Because he's doing it, fam. The man that's not doing it, the man that's not willing to do it, is going to be angry. Because he knows deep down he's lazy. He knows deep down, you're going to watch this video today, and in 3 years' time, he's going to still be in the same position whilst I'm progressing. Made a video speaking about this as well. Don't blame me for your misfortune. That there's people out here angry with, man. Because I'm saying that, blood, you could be doing something better with your life and that. Man, I'm sitting there angry when they should be doing something better. It's what you need to hear, blood. But people don't like to hear the truth. Why do you think so much women, R.I.P. Kevin Samuels the GOAT, was vexed with him? Because they know it's the truth deep down. They know that they overvalue themselves and that. That's why they ain't got a man. You got 5s out of 10s thinking that they're 8s. So that's why they're not settling for the average guy. In their mind, they're settling for the average guy. In reality, they're not settling. They're getting what they deserve, what is on their level. The girls that are 5 out of 10s who think that they are 8s and 9s, they look past the guys that are 5 and 6s and that because they think they're above them when they're not. He tried to tell them that, but they don't want to listen. But they'll sit there and vex and angry and that. When they could be so happy, they could be, all of these girls out here right now could all be married off pretty much. Because there's a lot of neeks out here who still believe in marriage, you know. Most of these girls could be married off, but no, they overvalue themselves. You got the 4s thinking they're 7s, you got the 5s thinking they're 8s, and you got the 6s and 7s that think they're 10s, blood. My brethren that's got properties and that, he not gonna watch my content and be vexed with me saying, oh, people then forget on their grind and make something of them. So, cause he's doing it. Made a video. What's the video called? I was wearing a red jacket. You have to suppress your success around people and that. Like I said in that video, there's certain people I don't even need to be around them talking. Man don't need to go around people and talk about properties and success and, oh, this business. No. Just you coming around, people don't like it. You know, you don't need to pull up in a Lamborghini and that for people to feel inferior. Just you coming around. You don't even need to talk about that stuff. And I know there's certain people that I get around and that, and I know deep down they probably feel inferior and that. I'll go to certain people's yards and that, well, before at least, and we're not even talking on this subject and that. They were like, yeah, I'm starting this business and you get me, or I'm looking to start this business. Oh yeah, I'm looking at buying more properties and that. And it's just, Do you know what it is, yeah? Like, someone could say, oh, but Jay, you always talk about property, so that's why they'll feel like that conversation is appropriate. But you know when you just get this feeling that someone's trying too much? Someone's trying too much. There's a famous quote from the play Hamlet by William Shakespeare. The lady doth protest too much. And that basically means that someone who's trying to put the image out there. So basically, in that play Hamlet, the woman was trying to make out that, oh, if her husband was to pass away, she wouldn't go with another man. So basically, she was trying to say, oh, I'm so in love with my husband, I would never cheat on him. If he dies, I won't ever go with another man. And that, you see someone like that is trying to really put it out there that they're fake. They're fake. But or it's like the person who, you know, deep down they're sad. Let's say, for example, a guy breaks up with his gal. A guy breaks up with his gal. You know he's sad deep down. You're his brethren. He calls you up, sad, crying like a little bitch. He's heartbroken that his gal has just broken up with him. But on Instagram, he's posting all these pictures and that at this club, that club. Yeah, man, it's the best club since clubs have begun and that. Oh, I'm having a good time. I'm in this country, that country. Hold on a minute. 2-3 days ago, but he was crying on the phone, fam. How your emotions switch like that? The lady doth protest too much, blood. So someone who's trying to really put it out there is fake. Man that walk down the street, like, tough screw face and that. They're not tough. There's certain man who's naturally got tough face, cause man just grow up tough, you understand it? But a lot of the man them, they're not really in it. But yeah, slightly digressing as I do. If you're doing it, if you plan to do it, you're not going to care about what I say. You're going to think to yourself, you know what, this is motivation. You know, maybe I do need a kick up my backside and that. A man could never try to diss me and say to me, all you're going to be is an electrician. You could say it. That's cool. I know in my head, I know in my plans that I'm going to be more than an electrician. One day someone will to say, oh, you're just an electrician. I was an electrician. Man don't even need to work no more. You understand what I'm saying? I built up my thing so much where I got it patterned to the way where man's just got passive income. I don't even need to work when I want. But if all I was ever, if I had no ambition and I didn't really like being an electrician, which I don't, yeah, it's just a job. I'm not saying for no one to not be an electrician and that, but in my opinion, I don't really like it, yeah. If I was the type of person, I didn't really like being an electrician, I thought it was a dead-end job, I don't like getting up to go to work in the morning and that, and I never had the ambition, I never had no plan to do anything more with my life, anything better with my life, yeah, a man like that would take offense to a man saying you're only going to be an electrician, because he knows he's not going to do nothing. But a man like me, who just sees it as a job, sees it as a way to make money, to invest in other things and that, and who knows he's not going to be an electrician one day, he's going to be moving on to other things and that. Your man can't touch you. Man can't touch you when he says to me, you're just going to be an electrician. Because I know in the future that's not going to be the case. But a man that knows he's not going to do nothing, a man that knows he's got no plans, a man that feels like his life sucks, he's going to have a problem with someone saying, you're just going to be an electrician. Then post it on Facebook. You know, man, talk about all them posts all the time, innit? You know, like, the 22-year-old that's got 3 properties and that. And it's a good thing that when people post things and make content and that, people actually react to it, like it actually digests and that. It's not like watching a cartoon where it's just entertainment. There's certain people, man, go through the comment section and that, and I'm not just reading it for entertainment, although it's entertaining and that, and man's trying to get into the psychology of humans and that, and I'll go through these posts where it's like the 22-year-old that's got 3 properties and that, and man will be in the comment section, yeah, it's because you was living rent-free at your parents' house and that. Why don't you tell everyone that you was living at your parents' house and that? It's like, hold on a minute, maybe that individual, yeah, could not stay at their parents' house, which they probably could, but they just decided to be a rebel and that. But there's a lot of people that could stay at their parents' house and that, who choose not to. And then they end up renting, either in a council house or a private landlord and that, and they aren't able to save money to buy properties and that. They'll take offense to it, you know. They really read it like they feel like they're getting attacked. I see people in the comment section, yeah, I wasn't given that opportunity like you and that. What do you mean I wasn't given that opportunity like you? This is a post from the Sun newspaper. These people feel like they're talking to the boy in the post that who's 22, has the free properties and that. Like, people really take this thing to heart, but they take it to heart because they know they're not going to do it themselves. I've had people say to me, a couple of people say to me, yeah, the reason why you got a property and that is because you were staying at your mum's yard and that. All right, fine, cool. So, yeah, I was able to save up to buy this property because I was living at my mum's yard and that. But what about the property that I bought during lockdown? My flat around the corner. I was living here. How do you explain that? See, people that they have amnesia and they forget that, oh, my man was living here during lockdown. That's why he was able to, I was living here during lockdown and that. I'm paying my own mortgage and that, so I have a commitment. Yeah. How was I able to buy a property around the corner and that? Man will forget that. Man don't want to hear that. Man don't want to hear that it's possible. Do you know why man don't want to hear that it's possible? Because possibilities take time, it takes effort. Something that's possible, it will take a lot of time and take a lot of effort. People want quick results. People want quick fixes, blood. They like things that don't take a long time to achieve. They like things like Rolex watches and AP watches and that. Do you know why? Because you can show everyone your AP and Rolex watch walking down the street, in the club, going to someone else's house. But no one knows how you live. The man walking down the road past you, he don't know how you live. You can show the man that you're walking past down the road that you got a Rolex watch and he can perceive you to have, a lot of money. Or you could drive past a next man or a next gal or pull up in the lights, next man, next gal and that, and show them that, yeah, you got P's and that because you got, or perceived to have a lot of money in that because you're driving the latest Mercedes or a Jaguar and that. But they don't know how you're living. I walk down the road, people probably think I'm broke. People probably just think I'm as mediocre. Someone put down in the comment section, is the word meaty, does that mean mediocre? Because I heard a couple of people say it and that, innit? But yeah, people probably think I'm as mediocre as it comes and that. Because man don't, you get me, wear flashy clothes and that. But they don't know how I'm living. They don't know about man's portfolio. They don't know that man's got this, got that, got property in Egypt, in the process of buying another property. By the time you see this video, I'll probably have the property. People don't know that. So don't be angry at me. Don't be angry at me. Start making changes in your own life. Trust me, when you get to certain levels and that, someone like me won't even be able to anger you. Because you're so far ahead. Stay wise, don't know.